The Data Organisations and Society Cluster is a group of researchers at Coventry University that's based in the Centre for Business in Society within the Faculty of Business and Law. I'm Sally Dibb, I'm one of the Centre's professors, and I co-lead the cluster with my colleagues Professor Maureen Meadows and Dr. Alexis Garcia Perez.
So the work of the data cluster sits under three themes. The first theme is data and strategy. So this theme addresses the fact that big data and analytics are really important drivers of innovation and new business models and new strategy development for organisations. So as an example of that, members of the cluster work with directors and other senior decision makers in organisations to understand how big data impacts on their role and also to understand the new capabilities that they're going to need to develop in the future in order to make best use of big data and analytics.
Developments in information technologies are changing the way we live and work. Our cluster is engaged with business and society in general, industry and government organizations in enabling them to adopt the latest developments in technologies and creating the new business models that will enable them to benefit from those developments.
We believe that in order to reflect the changing digital and smart environment, that it's really important that we use innovative research methods and approaches. So we draw on a mix of traditional and technology-driven methods to gather different sorts of data. Just to give you some examples, we often gather data from social media and using digital apps. Our research also uses sensors to monitor the use and integrity of the infrastructure, particularly around transport systems and in the smart city setting.
So our second research theme is data and the digital economy. And we look at the opportunities and challenges that organisations have to face as they work in the digital economy and, for example, work with personal customer data. So we've got some great examples of projects with our doctoral researchers who address these sorts of issues. One looks at customer relationship management and the new capabilities around marketing and strategy that organisations need to make good use of personal data.
We are collaborating with a number of smart cities, including Barcelona, Cagliari in Italy, Geneva, in supporting the stakeholders of the transport ecosystem in their effort to collect the data that they do need from individuals and the community and also transport operators, but also keep that data secure while they deliver the expected quality multimodal transport services.
Our third research theme is data and society. We're very keen to look at issues of big data, not just from the perspective of businesses, but also from the perspective of society and individuals operating in society. And this raises important issues around trustworthiness and legitimacy of organisations.
In the cluster, we specialise in what's called participatory research, and this involves engaging directly with organisations and members of the public so that they become involved in designing and executing our projects with us. And it means that they become integral to the findings that we produce. So for instance, we recently used agile design principles in a community energy project. Our research has also used citizen summits to bring groups of the public together to discuss the use of digital technologies such as smart CCTV in national security. We also have expertise in strategic visioning methods in which we work with organisations to look at issues that are of topical importance to them, or to look at future scenarios, or to consider new business models.